How on earth did an anime like this get made? I mean, I've seen anime that's mostly 2D and anime that's mostly 3D, but with Handshakers, we get an anime that combines 2D, 3D, photoreal imagery, and crazy cinematic camera work. Holy shit! I think we have a winner in terms of best looking anime of the season, but although this anime looks amazing, can I say the same thing about its substance? So in episode 1 of Handshakers, we begin with something. I don't really know what it begins with because the opening credits covered up everything that was happening at the start of this episode for some reason, but from what I could see and hear, we got the typical first anime episode style voiceover and montage of visuals, and man, did the visuals hit me. I really wasn't expecting this anime to look this unique, as uniqueness is a pretty rare thing these days. Anyway, we get introduced to the main character guy who is good at fixing things, and then he gets called to this sensei's house where he finds a girl in a bed, and the girl reminds him of his late sister. The guy then touches the girl's hand, and then this weird scientist guy appears and says that if the main guy lets go of the main girl's hand, the girl will die. Up until that plot twist, I was interested in this anime, as I thought this anime would be so simple story-wise to the point where I could just concentrate on the visuals and not get distracted by the story. And you know me, I love technical masterpieces, but the terrible setup of the main guy having to permanently hold the main girl's hand just completely sucked me out of the experience. This is because I feel like the setup is unsustainable for a full anime series. It would have been acceptable if the setup was that the guy could only get power, like superpowers, by holding hands with the girl, but no, he's in a position where he cannot let go of the girl's hand. It's really distracting. I want to focus on the anime's visuals, of which the animators clearly put a lot of effort into, but I'm constantly checking if the main guy is holding the main girl's hand all the time. Great. Anyway, the guy and girl run into this bad guy who seems to sexually torture his female partner in order to make these chains appear and attack the main guy for some reason. Then the main guy retaliates by creating these clockwork gears in the forms of a shield and then a sword. And yes, because this anime is a visual fest, I really want there to be lots of action in here. So yeah, this episode was a big surprise for me. I've never seen an anime like this before, and I hope the animation studio, I think they are called Go Hands, do make more anime in this style. But the more I think about the setup between the two main characters, the more I get frustrated about it. We could have had the ultimate style over substance anime, but the creators made a miscalculation, and now I'm dreading that the rest of this anime will just have the two leads holding hands all the time, and that connection distracting me from the style. And let's face it, it's not very substantive that the two leads are holding hands. Oh well, I guess I'll give this anime a few more episodes, as I love technically strong media, but if the setup does annoy me again and again and again, then sayonara, Handshakers. As for now, let's see if the bad guy of this episode will get defeated in episode 2, and if we'll get an answer as to why the bad guy randomly attacked the main guy in the first place, and why everyone just disappeared during the fight in this episode. Where did they go, people? Where did they go?